Arizona joins 15 other states battling with drug companies over the death penalty.
Leaders in several states are calling out the drug providers, saying it's guerrilla warfare against executions. This after some companies say they're trying to keep their drugs from being used to execute prisoners on death row. Team 12's Joe Dana is in studio with us tonight. And Joe, what could this lawsuit mean for Arizona?
Could mean a lot of things, and for all the controversy surrounding government-sanctioned public executions, they're also just logistically complicated. Since 2010, the state has attempted to illegally bring in drugs to be used for lethal injections because they can't be found here. And a botched execution in 2014 left a man convulsing and suffering for 2 hours before he died. Drug makers say they want no part of the process.
It wasn't until a decade ago that researchers concluded death by lethal injection was a violent, painful process.
The person is sedated, suffocated, and then burned with potassium chloride.
Assistant Federal Public Defender Dale Bache represents death row prisoners in Arizona. He says the latest legal maneuver by Arizona to support Nevada's fight against a pharmaceutical company is just the latest chapter in a struggle between governments in the business of performing executions and drug makers.
The drug companies are making a business decision. And that is why they are asking the states to return the drugs.
But a brief filed by Arizona and 15 states argues the drug company involved in this case, Alvogen, is waging a guerrilla war against the death penalty. The states want the right to use the drugs. In the meantime, Arizona has a dilemma. The state has prisoners on death row and no acceptable way to perform executions.
In Arizona, the method of execution is defined in the Constitution. So to change the method, the legislature would have to go to the people.
12 News can verify the only way to avoid the execution controversy anytime soon in the state would be to change the law.
Now, we reached out to the drug maker Alvogen, fighting to keep its product from being used in executions. We did not hear back. Back to you guys.
All right, Joe, thanks. Now,